channel, and I have a small makeup haul. Nothing too over the top. All the stuff I didn't get in one day. Well, I got 2 things in one day, and then I got 3 things today, and I got a couple things a few days ago. So it's just been the last couple of weeks or whatever, and I just wanted to share them all. Instead of just, because I picked up something today, and I was like, I was gonna do just a small mini haul with that, and I was like, well, I've gotten some new things since the last time I've done a video, and so I figured why not show them in this video and whatnot. So first, what I'm going to show, I'm going to start from the first things that I got told today, is I picked up these L'Oreal Nude, the palette Nude 1 and 2. As far as I know, there's only 2 palettes of it, but I actually, what did I hear about this? I don't know where I heard about it, but then I remember seeing it at Walmart, and I want to say it was like, I want to say between the $12 and $15 range. I don't know, but for drugstore, yeah. I've never been one to really check out L'Oreal eyeshadows. Like when it comes to drugstore eyeshadows, I check out like Elf. Who else? Is that it? I'm trying to figure out like drugstore wise what makeup eyeshadows. Oh, like Wet n Wild is really good. Who else? I don't know, but you know, I really like the Maybelline Nudes palettes, but I've never been one to, I was looking at the door, it looked like kind of open, and I've been wanting to check out L'Oreal shadows. So when I saw this palette, I was like, do I really want to spend the money on this? Because if I don't like it, I'm gonna be really bummed out. And first I'll show you the Nude one. I mean the Nude 1, and it's more, if you're a neutral taupe lover, natural eyeshadows, then you'll love it. It does come with a brush that looks like this. I didn't bother opening it because the brush is so flimsy on it. It does have a mirror, and you get your you have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 matte shades in here, and they're great transition shades. And then the rest are like satin shimmer. But let me try to focus so you guys can see. I think you get, what is it, 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 12. You get 12 shades. No, 10. Sorry about that. 10 shades, and I think you get a good variety of shades and finishes. This is, I don't want to say it's a dupe for the Naked because it's not, but it's a cheaper alternative to the Naked palette. I just want to swatch, you know, some so you can see. The pigmentation is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. I'm actually wearing the palette on my eyes today. It's more you know, natural look, but I wore it yesterday too if you follow me on Instagram. Focus there. But I really do love this palette so far. Let me show you some of like the darker shades so you can see, because that's really the tell, you know, what really tells you about a palette, how do the darker shades show up. And these are the darker shades right here, and I will swatch them on my hand. And they're pretty pigmented. I haven't, well, focus. I have not had a problem with creasing or having to constantly dip a brush into the shadow to get it to show up. I have not had that problem. Like, I do it like I normally do my eyeshadow. I put, you know, pack the color on the brush, put it on my eyes, and I could see the color show up. So I think I was pleasantly surprised with this palette. Like when I swatched it before I used it like maybe a week ago, I was like, these are really nice. The shadows feel very nice. They feel like butter. They swatch nicely, they go onto the shades, they glide so smoothly. I was very pleasantly surprised with this. Sorry, my nose is itching. Next up I have the number 2 one, and this is, it's kind of reminds you of the focus. Maybe the Naked 3, but not really. Just you know, kind of, you want to compare it, but it does have your purples and your and whatnot, your purples and your pinks, but That's what it looks like right there. Right there. And I'll do like the darker shades. You know, that's, like I said, that's really what tells it right there. And look how pigmented those are. And I will swatch it right there. So I haven't used this one yet, but if, you know, I figure if the first one surprised me, then I figure this one will surprise me as well. But I really think that if you want to try some palettes that are, you know, if you don't have Sephora money or, you know, Ulta money or whatever, and you want to try some pretty decent drugstore quality shadows, I say go for this, because you get 10 shadows, you pay like 12 or 15 bucks. You break that down, it's only maybe $1, not even, less than $1 per shadow. So yeah, or maybe $1, I don't know, I'm not good at math. Anyway, then a couple days ago, I picked up these NYX glosses. They're the Mega Shine lip glosses. I got them in Sugar Pie and Sweetheart. This one is Sugar Pie and this one is Sweetheart. Let me, oops, there you go. There you go, right there. That's what they look like. I love neutral color, you know, your lips, but better with lip glosses. I think they're really, really pretty. I wore one yesterday. I just wore it alone. I didn't wear a lipstick. Let me swatch it. It looked very nice. Can you see it? There it is right there. It's a little on the sheer side. Not really sheer, but you know, when you put it on, it gives your lips this really nice shine to it, and I really, really like it. And there's this one. They almost look alike. One is just a little bit, oops, one is just a little bit darker. But yeah, I picked those up at CVS, and where's, there's a rag, at CVS yesterday. And today I went to Target. I've been actually wanting this for the longest time, ever since I knew that it was a possible dupe for NARS Albatross. I think that's what it is. I know I had to get it, but I don't like ordering from e.l.f. unless I do a really huge order, because, you know, the shipping I think is $6, and only one product from e.l.f. is like $3. So you might as well get a lot and just pay the one shipping fee. But this is NARS, not NARS, this is e.l.f.'s Gotta Glow, and it is basically like a highlighter. There it is right there. And right there, just to put under the eyes or whatnot. You guys know I love my Hourglass ambient lighting palette, but it never hurts to switch things up every once in a while. But yeah, I got that because I knew for years I've been knowing this was a dupe for NARS Albatross. And another thing I picked up, as you guys know, when I did my Dollhouse Pink tutorial, I used the e.l.f. blush palette in light. And I knew there was a dark palette, a dark blush palette that was out. And when I got the light one at Walmart, they didn't have the dark one. So I was like, whenever they get it in, I'll get it. So to remind you, that's what the light one looks like. And today when I went to Target, they had the dark one. So I brought those out, that one out, so I can compare it. This is the dark one right here. So this one is the light, this one is the dark, and that's what they look like right there. So yeah, the dark one has this really nice berry matte shade, and then you have this really pretty pink, and then you have this more natural one, and you have like this a nice berry color with some shimmer in it. Ooh, not focus at all. With some shimmer in it. There we go. I wonder how pigmented that is. Ooh, wow. That is one you're gonna have to just tap your brush into it. There it is right there. Tap your brush into it, and I'm sorry if I'm out of focus, you guys. Just tap your brush and then stipple it on. But I have a love-hate relationship with blushes like that, because I love it because your product is gonna last for a really long time, but I hate because you think you're putting on a tiny bit and it's still too much. So I picked that up today. And lastly, we had a Nordstrom rack open here this past Thursday, the 26th. And I had never, we don't have a Nordstrom here at all. I've never been to a Nordstrom rack. And so I remember putting on Twitter that, oh, I'll check it out when the crowds die down a little bit, because I suffer from anxiety, so I really didn't want to go. And so someone on Twitter mentioned that, oh, when you go, check out the makeup section. So I went today. The crowd, it wasn't too bad with the crowds or anything. I actually just went in and got what I had to get and get out. But well, no, actually I went yesterday to check it out, and I went back actually today to get what I wanted to get and then get out of there. I have never tried Lorac anything, and so when I saw these the Royal Eyeshadow Collection for only $23, and I think it retail for $38, so 40 bucks. I was like, oh, let me try it, because I mean $23 for 4 palettes. There's 4 shadows in each palette. I thought, okay, I'll buy it, because, you know, it's a higher end shadow. You can't really go wrong. I mean, whatever. So this is what they look like right here. Okay, so this is what they look like right here. I will start, I'm sure you guys have all seen these palettes. I'm not going to sit here and review them, but this is my first time actually looking at them. If I can get it out. Whatever. Okay, so they have this velvet finish, which is a lint magnet, and this is the Queen palette, and it's really pretty. You have your pinks. I guess I call this like a rose color palette. This is what it looks like right here. And each palette has a mirror, which I think is great, and I think these are great sizes for traveling, because I think the colors, you know, match very well. But I guess that's a black. It's not a black, but it's like a smoky black and whatnot. So that's the Queen. And then I have the Countess one, which is black, and this one is like a gray black. Yeah. But there we go right there. There they go. So there is that one. And then the Princess palette, which is probably going to be my favorite and most used palette, because you guys know me, I am a neutral fanatic, and this one has my typical shades that I use, the browns and this matte shade, which will be great for a highlight. And then this is the Duchess one, which is it's like your grays. It has a blue over here and grays. This is interesting because I've never actually worn colors like this on my eye. If I have, it was a long time ago when I first got into makeup. But I'm excited to actually try this one. And I'm not a person who really wears these type of colors on my eyes. So yeah. The only thing that I may see a problem with is not with that one. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I wish they all, I think it would be better if they would have came with 5 shadows, and I'll tell you why. Is because I think if you just had a matte transition shade or a matte highlight shade, it would work a lot better. But I mean, you can't really complain. You're paying $23 for 16 shadows. So but I've never, you know, it is what it is. You know, I can take another highlight shade from somewhere else. But I'm excited to try these. Will I review them? I probably won't, because I don't like reviewing products that have been out for so long, because chances are you've seen reviews on it. Other people have seen reviews. And so it makes no sense to review something that's been out already for like 7 or 8 months. But I do like to give Louis Mini reviews, like when I do my monthly favorites. That way you can get a general idea of how I liked it. I don't want to just dedicate a full video. Does that make sense? I mean, unless you want to see a review, then let me know in the comments. But yeah, I was really excited to try that out. And I also, what else did I see that I saw a couple of Too Faced things that I want to pick up and everything. But the Nordstrom rack, I don't know if it's different where you are, didn't really have a huge makeup selection, which is, I guess it's a good thing. But yeah, I saw Lorac, so I saw some Stila stuff, I saw NYX stuff, but I mean, my Target, that's a lot closer, carries NYX. My CVS, which is even closer, carries NYX. So I would never go out there for NYX products. But But I mean, I guess for cheaper, higher end stuff, I would definitely go out there if it was something I really wanted to try. So I think there's another Lorac palette set. It has three. It's 3 quads, and they're bigger shadows. And the reason I didn't get that is because one of the palettes was nothing but a smoky eye, and I was like, it was a little bit cheaper, and I said I probably would never even use that palette. But even though there's a smoky one in here, it's 4 palettes, so I justified it that way by paying a couple of dollars more. And that's so enough rambling. I hope you liked this haul. If you have any questions or comments about anything, let me know. And with that said, I don't plan on doing a March favorites, only because some of this stuff I didn't start using till like, you know, this week, like the L'Oreal palette. I don't want to include it in a favorites video. And makeup that I've worn this month, you know, it hasn't been too many things I've tried to put it in a monthly favorite. So I'm probably gonna do it. I'll probably just do a combined in April favorites and do a huge video dedicated for March and April. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Video's long enough. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. See you later.